This is Ogdj Radio.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
Real conversation.
You the realest dog. You the realest dog.
Real topics.
Blowing up the phone.
Call it live.
The real voice of the street.
All we try to do is keep it 100, man. Keep it real with the streets, because that's where we from, for real. Whatever going on in the streets, we talking about it. And we don't care what nobody say. The hottest club.
Also, we got to make it or break it. We give our local artists a shot.
New music every week. And if you missed the show, don't worry about nothing. You can go to YouTube, search Ogdj Radio, and watch every episode whenever you want to. Don't forget to subscribe and like Ogdj Radio. We live this.
And now for our feature presentation.
Yo.
Check. Shout out Rocky Caesar. Rest up, man.
Yeah, man. Sorry, man. Rest up, my dude. He was a cool cat.
Real cool, yeah.
Made some fire beats, as you hear.
All day, every day.
Shit. He was a monster.
This is. Hold on. That's loud. This is Ogdj Radio.
Yo.
I'm DJ Goldie Montana.
I'm DJ. Hey.
I'm DJ Big Squeeze.
The squeeze-ometer himself.
When did you start using that as a handle?
Ever since I've been, a reoccurring guest on Ogdj Radio.
Right.
With the Ogdj show.
We about to set some turntables up on this, nigga.
Do that shit, nigga. I'm with it. I called you out last week, nigga. You ain't step up. I brought my board and everything, nigga. What's up?
Bring your board.
I did. I definitely brought my board. I hooked it up and everything.
What?
His nigga know. I called him out, bro. He ain't do nothing about it, man. Talking all that big bad Ogdj shit, man. This nigga was scared, man.
What?
Nigga was scared, man.
He ain't never scared, man.
The
It
same
must've
thing
been
I
something.
said. I thought so too.
It must have been like a malfunction with his equipment.
That's Goldie.
Friday,
Nigga,
man.
you talking about his bone crusher.
What's up, Don? What's up, Justin King, Earl Lowe?
Just
Y'all
the
watching
king,
this
girl,
video
loud.
one time, give me a share one time, man. Just share me to your page one time.
One time.
You don't got to keep doing it every time. Just one time. Share me to your page, man. Let everybody know about Ogdj Radio one time, man.
Once.
Right, just
Just
share.
one time.
Put that daggone.
I ain't gonna even go into a
Share
whole
button.
musical and shit. What's up, bro?
I'm about that musical life if you want to do that, though.
No, you don't do it.
Shit, I'm about that, nigga.
We got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about this week, man. I'm just giving everybody a chance to come on in,
Right.
like the old people say, come on in, baby. Come on in. Waiting on you to come
Close
on
that
in.
door when you get in here, baby.
Right, it's a draft. And it's cold in a bitch, nigga. Hold
In it
up.
though, man.
God.
It got real cold, real
Y'all niggas
fast.
tripping, man. It is not that cold.
I called the gas company and asked them could they turn my gas up.
It's not. It's not that cold, man. Y'all niggas
It ain't
tripping,
getting hot enough,
man.
but the heat ain't working strong enough.
Man, I can see my breath out there, man. And when
What?
I
I
see
ain't
that,
see my breath, man.
when I see my breath
That's
out
'cause
there, I
you
know
cold
it's
in the
cold.
inside.
I was in the same outside y'all was in. Like I didn't feel it. I'm
That's
like,
because you cold.
man, this shit wasn't even like
Cold-hearted.
didn't even register on the winter scale. This is just very cold fall weather. This is still autumn
When
weather.
he drink cold water, steam come out his mouth.
I just didn't see it. What y'all see?
It don't be. I shouldn't have
You ain't gotta
said
see
steam. I should have said that. You know that cold air to be in the refrigerator.
It come out like
Condensation?
Yeah, that kind of steam.
That kind of thing.
What's up, DJ FaZe from the Renegades MC? Thanks for tuning
DJ
in,
FaZe,
bro.
DJ the DJ. What's up, homie?
We got some stuff to talk about today, man. Hold up. First of all, if it's FOH Friday, so at random, you might hear this song.
Why don't you get the fuck out of here?
That's because somebody was on some bullshit,
you gotta let them know.
and we gotta let them know about
Why don't you get the fuck out of here?
being pressed on their ass. So, first of all, what we gotta talk about?
First and foremost, man, we should say rest in peace, Pops, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. First and foremost, we gotta talk about Mr. Witherspoon. Great comedian, from the stage to the TV to the movies.
Right. He was a trendsetter.
And he had a nice little song on the show. My love goes bang, bang, bang.
My love, I love, bang, bang, bang. You better run.
You can run.
To the sound.
Right. I mean, he was just a hilarious cat. You know what I'm saying? Real funny.
His humor, it was a lot. It was funny based in reality to me a lot of times.
Yeah. Right. He
Did
had
you?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. He had a what?
He just had a funny spin on everyday life. You know what I'm saying?
I never knew. It's like when a celebrity died, you get exposed to so much footage. Like, I've been seeing footage all day, all week of his work. And like, I just recently saw a footage of him going in on I Love New York, from I Love New York.
I didn't see that. It was like a roast or something, or was
He
it-
just was doing a video to diss her, I guess. I don't know.
Oh man,
I don't know where. You know where it came from?
No, I never know that
I
happened.
never seen that either.
I saw it today.
Wow, man, you know they be digging up stuff from everywhere,
They
all
just
kind of
been
like.
Hey, I used to like New York, though.
I thought she was the shit at the
I
time.
like New York, man. Like, she was so fucking scary, though.
I like regular New York, not the enhanced New York.
The bougie ass New
Yeah,
York.
that enhanced New York. I just
But she always been a fake bougie bitch, though.
Yeah,
That's funny.
even on there.
I
even
like
on-
New York, man. She funny as fuck.
She's a very interesting personality.
She like if I made $8.50 an hour, but she make $10 an hour. She like y'all broke ass bitches.
All right, play this shit, man. If y'all ain't heard this yet,
Dear John Witherspoon,
Oh, I love New York. You mean that bitch on television? Wasn't she with me? Flavor Flav looked like a fucking elephant. I paid $7,000 for my TV. I ain't supposed to see no ugly frog sitting up there with eyelashes flapping like them damn butterfly wings, looking like Tammy Faye Baker. I love New York. I'll whip that bitch's ass. I ain't like Flavor Flav. Got them ugly bitches trying to get his little rat-looking ass. And who the hell are those dudes trying to hit on her ass? Only a white boy would love a little stinking bitch like that. They want that black skin. They don't give a damn that bitch was a black buffalo. That's embarrassing for them. They must be on drugs. I don't know what they give them. Methadone, Prozac, Ativan, Prozac. She's embarrassing in New York. That bitch look like 9/11. A day later, she look like 9/12. Don't get me started about that. I love Lucy. Fuck that bitch.
Oh my god.
I had to play that for y'all.
Hey, that's funny as hell.
And me either, man. That was
Man, that shit
That's
was-
funny as
that's
fuck.
hilarity.
I saw
right
it this
there.
morning for the first time. It blew me away because, like, man, I watched that show and it was like hilariousness after hilarity. Because I guess you want to say that was like the beginning of black reality TV for real. Was when they was doing the Flavor of Love and because I never really watched no other. What other was there any other black reality shows before that?
Right around then, you know, it was
Love and Hip Hop. Wasn't none of
no, it wasn't no urban ones. It had black people in the reality shows, but it wasn't like a so-called
like
urban
based in
base.
the black and the African American perspective.
Right, and they call it urban.
I like the non ratchet
The non
black
ratchet.
real. Like for instance, I used to love Ron's House.
I used to watch Ron's
But
House.
Ron's House was after Flavor of Love.
I don't know.
That came after. I think Flavor of Love was the first one because I couldn't believe I was about to be sentenced to prison in like 3 days. I'm supposed to be somewhere doing something fun. I'm sitting at the house watching I Love New York.
Hell no.
I seen the funniest part ever. It was this midget dude on there. I can't remember his
Oh,
name. A little person.
Midget Mac.
Midget Mac, that was his
Midget
name.
Mac. I remember that nigga.
Man, he couldn't swim.
We used to have my cousin look
and
like
he had
that.
these little flotation devices and had this little dinosaur floaty thing. He was sitting in that with the arm things on and the leg things on and a life jacket on. And she was in the middle of on the island in the middle of this water, so you had to swim to her if you love her. So he like, here I come, babe. I can't swim, but I'm coming. He jumped in that water. That bitch said, pop. He was like, whoa, help me. He was trying to scream. He was trying not to scream like a bitch. He was like, I can't swim. I was dying, man.
He had the floaties on though.
And the life jacket.
Yeah, and the life jacket. He was scared as fuck of the things. He was grabbing what was left, trying to squeeze it together. Like, help me now. Somebody come. Anybody come.
That's funny.
Oh, man. I was dying, man. It was so funny. I was like, how could this not be on regular TV? But it was the beginning of a new era.
Right.
So anyway, what was we talking about after that? You had a story we wanted to talk about first. About the trick-or-treating.
Oh, yeah. We can talk about that, yeah. You know, last night was Halloween, you know, as judged by the little pile of candy that's over here. Somebody came up. But last night, man, this unfortunate incident, man, came in Chicago. Everybody was out trick-or-treating, man. They got to shooting at somebody, man, and they end up shooting a little 7-year-old, man, in the chest. And she was out there getting some candy. Right, she's in critical condition right now.
Right, when it's this season. It's like in the suburbs, they rescheduled trick-or-treating for this weekend.
Yeah, they did because of the weather.
Rescheduled trick-or-treating.
How do you do that? I guess money talk, you know what I'm saying?
I guess this community said we're going to do it like this.
Right, and everybody agreed. I mean,
I still came on your door. Like, I know they said we moved it, but what's up?
Today is Halloween. Right. Trick or treat. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be a treat or it's going to be a trick.
Right. You're going to get tricked out of something. You got to get up off of it. But yeah, man, she's in critical condition now. And our thoughts and prayers go to the family. See, man, that's just crazy how that go down, man. You want the Halloween to be safe, you know, you want and kids to be full of candy, getting all kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying, out there having fun, but this bullshit go down, man, you know. She gets shot.
It's real sad to say that it ain't no rules no more.
No, they just said forget rules. We gonna do it how we do it. Right? When we feel it, that's when we gonna do it.
Like the streets used to have a code to protect the babies and the mamas,
right?
And the ladies.
Yeah.
The code don't seem to exist for nobody. It's never safe.
It never.
Like you could see somebody you was beefing and be like, "Now's not the time."
Mm-hmm.
You know, put it to the side. But today, these day and age, these young people,
they just do it.
They acting on impulse and they.
Right, and they doing
they're
what they
not caring
feel.
about the consequences.
No, they not. They just living right in the now. You know what I'm saying?
I saw this dude on what was that? The news the other day, and he was on there getting sentenced. Getting his bond set at $1 million, and he started throwing up gang signs.
Yeah, the one dude that shot his sister. Yeah, he said, "Nah, my bail should be $1 billion, man."
She stole his car and ain't give it back, and my bail should be $17 billion because it's disrespectful. He just went off, and most people who hear my voice know the video I'm talking about. That's
right.
Some bullshit, and I know we definitely, it's not even strong enough, but man.
Why don't you get the fuck out of here?
Right, but they were saying he was a little bit off, but he got to be doing some and saying some stuff like that, man. Really, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Really? He throwing up the set and whatnot, man. He's saying.
At the end of the day, everybody, it's a full-blown community consensus. It's documented that he's a mental health patient.
Yes.
No.
Well, how did he even get a gun?
I don't give a fuck. You supposed to get everything the game called for.
Yeah, because he
Fuck
was.
him.
Yeah, come on, man. I mean, that's just how it go, man. He's mentally ill. He did some bullshit.
When did we as a country become so, as a world, become so sensitive and so soft? Like, to even think for a second that, I don't know, maybe I'm just rough around the edge. Maybe I'm just too cut and dry. Maybe I'm just too black and white. Like, I honestly don't believe some people need to be on earth with us. I mean, I know it's fucked up to say, but
I think you're right. For him,
some people that have done certain things, they deserve to die.
yeah, they need to leave the earth. I mean, why is you letting people sit on death row for years and years and years?
Why do these people need to be amongst us if they this heinous, if it's true?
Yes. They should get rid of them, man. I mean, and why? And how do these people appeal their death row sentence, their death sentence? How do they even get a chance to do that?
It's like when you watch a horror movie almost. Like, why don't they just grind Michael Myers up in a meat grinder or something? Why don't they cremate him?
Yeah, so he can't come back. You can't come back from ashes.
How do we keep escaping?
Yes.
How do we keep surviving? Like, it's some people.
It's killing.
Yeah, it's some people that just don't need to be here with us. Like, and I believe like people who like that, I mean, mental health or not,
get rid of them because
we supposed to just hold them like Michael Myers to the day he escaped and go on a murder spree,
or until he die.
What else good is he serving on the planet?
We talking about the weirdo nigga in Chicago?
No, we talking about the weirdo nigga who killed the old girl
killed his sister over a car.
Talking about she stole his car. This nigga throwing up gang signs talking about 17
billion. He was tripping.
Mm-hmm.
That's disrespectful. Make it $1 billion.
He in a wheelchair because he got a lot of ailments from a car accident. He got, and I'm just giving y'all like the other side. Yeah, he had a wheelchair right there in court.
He was standing up.
Yeah, he stood up out the wheelchair, walked to the podium, then walked back to the wheelchair.
I didn't even peep that shit.
Yeah,
I just saw him throwing up the gang signs and just acting silly.
He in the wheelchair.
That dude made me mad.
Yeah, but they saying he got mental health issues. This and that. He documented, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't give a fuck.
He should still die because he
still need to be up out of here.
Hold on, so all his sister did was took his car?
That's what he say.
Yeah, that's what he say. Kept his car too long, whatever. He shoot her.
He killed her for that?
Yeah. But dude is a mental case. So
I'm with Goldie on that. That ain't enough.
Yeah,
that ain't enough to kill somebody.
If you ain't in control of your body, what the fuck earthly good is you doing?
You just need to go, man. I mean, why hold on to him?
I don't want to be a vegetable. If I can't move and I'm just laying here looking at the ceiling, pull the goddamn plug.
There you go.
Oh, they drugging them up every day in jail and shit?
I don't know what they doing. I ain't in there with them. I just know that dumbass shit. I push the button again.
Right.
Why don't you get the fuck out of here?
That dumbass shit.
Right, come on, man. You don't.
People all sad. You got the whole city fucked up because an innocent person died just because you got mental health issues, man.
Right, just because you feel the kind of way,
that was
man.
on my Olive, wasn't it? My Auburn or something? My Carmel?
I think so. One of them. Right, yeah, it was right over there. But I
Mount
mean,
something.
He still, he deserved what he getting. He deserved what he getting, man. I mean, go ahead and lock him up, throw him on the death row.
Yeah, that was whack as fuck.
Right.
I ain't gonna hold you.
We about to talk about one of Big Squeeze's theories.
What's that?
Because he got a lot of things. One day Big Squeeze actually tried to convince me the earth was flat.
It's not. You know what?
He got compelling argumentative material.
It is, man.
It make you say, huh? But then you say, well, what?
Right. They were saying you can't go past a certain point. They won't let you.
You can't, man. They never walk that long, bro.
Because it's like it's supposed to be like the little edge of Antarctica or whatever. You can't go past a certain point of Antarctica or
you can't.
fall over.
You can't. It's didn't happen.
You can't walk to that point or you'll fall over.
Absolutely.
And then the map how they show it on in the UN symbol logo.
Okay, yeah.
They show the map, the world looking like little orange slices.
Stretched out.
Right. They say that's how the
That's
Earth
how the
really
Earth
look.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't no round.
Yeah, it's not.
flat.
It's not.
Because that's how it's all pushed together.
We're
Just
talking,
divided by water.
I'm gonna talk to you about it because
I done heard the little theories on that. I mean, I tend to disagree.
I'm gonna say this:
but
even if the Earth is not flat, it's something to it. It's definitely something. It's something to
so
it.
you think you can fall off
I think.
on that one point if you go past
I don't
that
believe
point?
that nobody ever left. I don't believe anybody ever left the atmosphere.
You just
I
think
believe
it's
they left the atmosphere. I don't believe they landed on the moon.
I don't believe that.
I believe it's
Or Mars though. I don't believe that Mars, like they're supposed to have a rover on Mars currently. I don't believe that either.
You think that's like a set?
Yeah, it's
Like they say the moon was the moon landing was
probably
a
like
set.
Area 51, man. That's why they don't want you in that bitch.
That's it, man.
It's a Hollywood fucking
set. It's where they set up all the bullshit,
It's the
man.
greatest Hollywood. Like they give Hollywood their old equipment.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that they build, they use taxpayer dollars for.
Yeah.
They set this shit up to make it seem like they really doing something, but really it's a money pit.
I ain't buying it, man.
It's a money pit because I mean, when they showed the Earth landing, how was the damn flag waving when there's no oxygen in space?
Oxygen, but the flag
waving,
moving like a motherfucker, man.
You know, and then they said that the way the sun was directed, it wasn't in the right direction. You know what I'm saying?
It was casting false shadows.
Right.
It was reflection of reflective surfaces that had not been.
It was a bunch wrong with that video.
It's a general consensus by the intellectual people of the world that the whole thing was staged.
Without a doubt,
Yeah.
it was a rate. And okay, another thing to question the legitimacy of it. Let's say you are able to reach the moon. Let's say it can happen.
Mm-hmm.
They faked the tape for a whole nother reason. They wanted to be first to do it because Russia
was on their way.
Russia was actually doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or getting as close as you can to doing it.
They just wanted to beat Russia to it.
Exactly.
Nobody
They had
could
to
do
make
it.
that tape.
Exactly.
They had to make that tape.
So they
nobody
faked
do
it.
it.
I don't think it can be done. Yeah.
They said there's certain gases around the moon that we don't possess the metallic materials to penetrate. Like we can't make no alloy that can make it to the moon. We don't got nothing on the moon. Do you think if we could land on the moon, we wouldn't be able to see a small village on the moon by now?
I think it will be populated. You know
Didn't
what
they
I'm
try to
saying?
say it was
In
like
some
water
way.
on Mars?
Yeah, they try to say it's rivers on Mars.
They say it's a big, vast majority of frozen water. It's ice.
That's how we can go on there and live because it's creating the water, creating the oxygen for us to exist. You know what I'm saying?
They had to make it's something like that one movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Total Recall.
Yeah.
They had to make some type of reactor to melt the
The
Mars.
ice.
I question
Right.
the whole ability to have enough fuel to be able to get there and back anyway. Like I even question
Think it's
that.
enough
What's
gas?
up, Rex? What's up, dude?
Don't it take like a year to get there?
No.
No, it's supposed
Shit,
to take like
it take
a day.
it take months,
It
don't
take
it?
days to get to the moon.
Right.
Maybe a whole day and a half.
I don't know about that. Either way, I still don't believe it. I don't. How you gonna you can't refuel once you there.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why it had to be a village or a station.
That's why I ain't buying it.
But don't they send stuff up there like gas tanks?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know when I went to
It's some
NASA as a
satellites
kid,
up
they
there.
had a display, and in that display it had what they labeled as a moon rock.
Yeah, but that
And
wasn't.
I ain't talking about no Snoop Dogg shit.
Hey, and the car that ain't even. What's the largest?
Dash,
What's the largest gas container you can get? 8 gallons.
a gas container?
I
you
think
talking about
5. Yeah, 5 is the usual, the one you see mostly. 3 and 5. But is there an A1?
Mm-hmm.
I believe. I
probably
believe
is.
I seen an
You got a
A1
big
at
ass
one
in the
point.
garage.
But my thing is,
Mm-hmm.
if they only gonna allow me to get a 5 for the car, what they gonna give you? What do you need for the gas for the rocket fuel?
You ain't got enough money for that.
It's impossible. It don't add up, man. That shit's stupid, man. I don't believe that
I
shit.
don't believe they've been to the moon before, but I believe they've been in space.
And my thing, that was what, 68,
They got
60.
satellites in space.
But that was 60 something, right?
No,
That they did the
satellites
moon-
in
the moon
space that
landing.
need repairmen.
No, I'm saying the moon landing was 60 something, right?
Yeah. 67, I'm buying mistaken.
So at this point, we should have a route to get to the moon, and then we should do that shit every day of the week. We should have regular trips.
You should have to wrap it to the moon.
Yeah, they should have regular. We should be able to buy a ticket to the moon.
They already selling tickets.
This is 50 years later.
You know, Elon Musk got a rocket.
They
Don't he
keep
got
talking about it. I
SpaceX?
ain't never seen no. I ain't seen nobody say they had fun.
Pre-orders in.
They
Yeah,
got their pre-orders jumping, man. Dude,
Goddamn.
Elon Musk said he got a rocket to the moon.
that's the Tesla nigga. Ain't it?
Yep. He got a rocket to the moon.
I thought
And
what's
he
the name
selling
said
tickets.
that though. The Virgin dude, Virgin
He
Mobile.
did too.
Yeah.
Richard Branson, he said that too.
A seat or something.
Yeah, he got a seat.
Or
A couple
Justin
people.
Timberlake, one of them.
A couple people got a seat. They sold a few tickets. According to
I'd
them.
be damn if I want to go.
You don't want to go.
Yeah.
I don't want to be on the
Hell
first trip.
nah, I want to be on the first.
like the 3,000th trip.
Yeah, I
Well,
want
they
to.
done been there and back. And
I
picked
never
up a
want to
few
go.
tickets.
I want to know what happened in disaster time.
Nigga, I used to
and
be
all.
scared when the swing go up too high. Nigga, I don't want to go out of.
You ain't going to the moon, huh? You ain't getting on no rocket.
I
Nigga.
said he want to call Mars home.
The first time I flew a plane was 2019, my guy.
Right, knock it.
Damn, that's just this year, then.
Yeah,
Well,
April, nigga.
well,
April this year when I went to Florida.
We were supposed to be interviewing Crazy T, but we ain't
Didn't-
promoted.
oh no.
Nobody knows Crazy T's gonna be on here today.
Well, he's here. We didn't know he was gonna be here on our forum. Cause Crazy T is a very, very interesting guy.
There's a lot of times where DJ A has made cameo appearances on the Jungle.
Yes, I have.
So today might be the day
He make
where
a cameo.
Crazy T make a cameo appearance on
OGJ
Radio
Yes.
show. Crazy T apparently has turned his hat to the back. He's preparing for entrance. 3 seconds till entrance. 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Crazy T.
He's on.
What's happening, y'all?
One half of the Jungle. They show coming on next.
6 p.m. to 8 p.m. live on WeUpRadio.com.
It's nice to be with the
He said you
OGs,
deal
man.
with the hood and you scared of swings. He said you was scared of swings.
No, nigga, I said I was scared when the swing went too high in the air.
He said you deal with the hood and you scared of swings.
Hell yeah. Scared of heights, nigga.
Scared of niggas
Right
swinging.
over. Crazy T, get in the hot seat. We got a mic for you, Squeeze.
There you go.
We
Right
got-
there.
Crazy
guys.
T and Squeeze from the Jungle on air today.
Yeah.
We
Live.
waiting on Tila. Tila should be here any minute. She usually here around 5-ish.
You know what I'm saying? Or so.
Right. Because I
Thereabouts.
really want to talk about this topic with a female on the panel. There's one topic I got.
Okay, well, let's
Let's
jump
go
on
to the
to
other one. Oh, did we ever? We never got to the point of what I was saying, which is with all these different theories about time and space. Do we really need daylight savings time?
No.
I don't think so. I think it was used for the farmers, but since there's so much agribusiness going on, and then even the farmers got their own little schedule for it. You know what I'm saying? They don't even care about daylight savings time no more. They don't go off of that
It seems
schedule.
like it's just an extra hour to either do business or go home from work early.
Man, I hate that it get dark at 5 o'clock, man. That's what I hate the most. 5 o'clock p.m. It's dark. It's pitch dark. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that aspect of it, man. That's what I hate the daylight savings time for.
I just don't think it's necessary at all because it don't make me no difference. I just be like, oh, it get darker earlier or lighter later.
I'm asleep
Yeah.
when that shit happened anyway.
Most of the time.
It make
Or
you
doing
eat more.
something nasty.
It make you gain weight.
We want to bring to the stage multiple award nominated radio personality from multiple networks throughout the greater Cleveland area.
Please welcome,
The one,
and maybe the only.
He definitely the only.
He the
Crazy
only.
T.
Yo.
Yeah.
I'm out here. I'm all over the place, man.
There we go.
There we go.
Let's get it loud here. Bring that to you a little bit.
I'm out here, man. I'm out here. What's happening, y'all?
This is Crazy T, y'all. I know y'all probably wondering, what does Crazy T got to do with OGDJ Radio Because we usually have different types of topics.
Yes,
weird,
we do, and he
the
offers
weird, the strange.
he offers a different perspective.
You
on
have to ask.
said
For
topics.
this purpose, we're gonna need you to turn your head to the front.
Right.
So they
Your
can
nerves
see.
out
I
of
would have
song.
button a button up if I known.
You should have worn a small. So let me get this straight, because I don't want to twist it, because this is about to blow y'all mind. Crazy T, you not only work at, but it's like a family business at a funeral home.
Yes, sir. Yes, that is what I do. I am a funeral director, an embalmer, and a grief counselor.
Wow, that's
Fuck y'all up, right?
a grief counselor.
I'm gonna try to see. I know you so personal. I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna try to keep my jokes out of it.
Oh, no, bring them on.
I know, because it's jokes involved. Because I know you. When you said grief counselor,
Right. What?
Yeah, man. Folks be needing to heal.
Just there. All you need is just somebody. You can cry on my shoulders. You don't need no one else. Here, come. Here.
Right.
It's warm in here. Take this jacket off.
Hey, we had a girl, it was this girl at the other station. Her old man just passed, and I went over there doing my funeral home thing. Fucked her up because she wasn't expecting it. She just know Crazy T.
Right. But you did your whole little.
Yeah. Put it on, man.
Did your job on her, and she was
Like,
like,
ma'am,
whoa.
can I assist you with anything else? You know.
So, okay, I want to do this. I like doing this as a role. Say I walk in to the funeral home. I'm bereaved. I'm grieving, and I'm feeling a certain type of sad, and I know I got to pay this bill, and you catch me coming through the door, and I say, "Hey, I want to get a funeral for X, Y, and Z. What should I do?"
Yeah, I'll be like, right this way. You know what kind of service you want to have, cremation or burial. Black folks usually older black folks are anti-cremation. It's too close to hell. They don't mess with it. Younger black folks are going for cheapest available, in my experience.
So, what's the average price of a cremation?
On cremation, shucks. If you're doing a straight cremation with no service, you can get that out the door for like $19.95.
Damn, it's still that.
It's crazy.
It's
It's
still
a
that.
95.
And look, that's us. A white funeral home, you're gonna pay $3,000 and up for just the straight cremation. Just pick them up, burn them up, give you the earn back, like no service.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cheaper than 10,000 because that's what it costs for all the service and the funeral and stuff.
Well, that's white also. Average black funeral home is between 6,000 and 8,000. Average whites between 10 and 15.
Well, that's the good funeral homes. I mean, like I say, what if you going in?
What?
What? The Smith
Ain't
funeral
all
home.
funeral homes created equal?
Right,
Yeah.
you got the same goods and services.
Yeah.
But does it look better in the inside or something? I don't understand what you mean by a better
because the better one's gonna charge a little more in
Why is
certain
they better?
community. Because they in certain communities, they not necessarily better. They offer the same service,
That's
but
what
they
I'm
not.
asking. Like, why would I even call them better? Like,
And
I'd be like the
presentation too. You know what I
different
mean?
funeral homes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sure it's a way to say a funeral home is better in it, but I'm not gonna base just because a white person owner versus a black person as it's a better funeral home.
Yeah.
No, but some people think like that.
Right.
Of course, I don't think like that.
Right.
That's
I know
dumb
you
thinking.
don't. Yeah.
But at the same time, some people think like that, though.
Right.
You know, you got a thought process. They roll with that. You know what I'm saying? It's better because it's white.
Yeah, some niggas think
Is
white
it
is
better
right.
products, y'all? Is it cheaper products or better products y'all can use during the bomber process?
No, we get access to the same chemicals, the same caskets, the same vehicles. You know what I'm saying? We all get access to the same stuff. It's really just the experience. You know, I tell families it's like almost like a wedding. We got one day to get this right and make it beautiful. Give you some good memories to go with this.
So y'all got like the walking on the clouds effect in there. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Y'all got the fog machine where you can make it look like.
We got the fog machine.
I'm just wondering.
Well,
And
we
the
would do
preacher
that
be
though.
like, I see the sensitive, and then the smoke just come out on the floor.
Hey, if they break bread, we'll do that. No thing. Folks, you want custom now anyway.
Yeah. That was leading to one of my next questions. Since you touched on it, let's go there.
Okay.
Have you done any of those funerals where the person's sitting up with a Gucci suit on and some gold chains?
Not at the business. When I was in mortuary school, we did a guy. He was a Steelers fan, so we had him set up in his lazy boy with a beer in one hand, a remote in the other, and a TV in front of him with a loop of the game on it.
Get out of here.
And his Steelers jersey, he had a Steelers jersey on.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you pretty much take care of whatever needs they might want.
Mm-hmm. And one thing we did do, it's not like how they be propping the folks up, but we will do a bed viewing. So we do it like old school and have them like in the bed with the covers on them, pajamas. So it's not as cold as a casket. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that.
As long as you don't got bed bugs.
Yeah, right. Right. Everything dead. The bugs burn everybody. Yeah, man. It's funny you talking about the grief counselor, man. My ex-girlfriend, 3 exes ago. I met her at her husband's funeral.
Get out of here. So how did that? I mean, what? Right? How did that come about? You know what I'm saying? Her husband's funeral.
Yeah. So I'm not. Okay.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, every button. Yeah.
All right. So look.
It took a minute for that to register. Say it again for all my listeners.
I met one of my ex-girlfriends at her husband's funeral. Yeah.
Don't you get the fuck out of here.
Hey, that's why they call him crazy.
Yeah. And look, okay, so just keeping it all in context, my rule, I don't fraternize until the casket drop, man. We got to make sure business done before any whatever. But yeah, we was
That's your rule? Hold
That's
on.
my rule, yeah.
That's your person. That's not in the books nowhere. That's just one of your
just my
I
rule.
don't eat where I shit type rules.
Yeah, because it's too easy to get it's too easy to claim mental anguish. If somebody fucking around, family claim mental anguish, that's $1 million. Easy. You can't prove that they don't got it. And then, they be looking at me like I'm trying to finesse them. It's just no fraternizing until the casket go down.
So is it a lot of fraternizing going on though? Does a lot of people want to fraternize?
Oh yeah, it's it goes down at the funeral home, man. Oh my gosh.
So it was a point where you was like, you know what, I need to get my certification to be a grief counselor.
I was doing it anyway. You know what I mean? So I just went ahead and got certified. That's the part of the business I like. I like dealing with the people more so than dealing with the dead.
It just so happens I don't live far from here, and I can put a pot of tea on.
No, I stay right upstairs. I'm like, come on upstairs.
Some Luther Vandross. A chair is still a chair.
Yeah. Even if no one. No.
It's just another phase of life, my dear. So
yeah. But if somebody approaches me though, I'm like, what am I gonna do? Say no? It's rude. It's rude to say no if a woman offers you some pussy.
That's a weird ass trap.
Yeah.
That's a weird ass trap.
It's kind of like you walking on a thin line.
I got so many questions. I'm just trying to put them all in perspective. Like, okay, I asked you before off air, have a body ever jumped?
Right.
You said sometimes they have like spasms or gas pockets released.
Yeah, it's just built up pressure.
And so,
yeah, it'll be a little flitch or something, but nothing that ever made me want to get up out of there.
So how many times have you looked at somebody and said, hey, you want to see a dead body?
No. It's been a while. Shoot, when I was in middle school, man, I used to charge the kids like a couple of dollars to come see dead bodies when I was like 11 or 12 years old.
Wow.
Damn.
My first little hustle.
A hustle.
Yeah.
That'll put you through junior high.
Yeah. Right.
Get your
black
prom
folks either
tickets
fascinated.
Times for everybody.
Black
prom
folks either
tuxedo bought.
fascinated or superstitious about dead folks. You know what I mean? I know cats who probably killed niggas who scared of dead bodies. It's like, come on, man, your fake tough ass.
Right.
Okay, with that being asked, let me ask you this question. Hey, Tila. Tila just joining us.
Hey.
Y'all know she's super busy grinding, getting it in.
Gotta get that bread. Gotta get that money. Have a seat. Join us, Tila.
So, with me asking you that, let me ask you this. Okay, what's the most weirdest? Well, I don't say weird. What's the most memorable service that you ever did?
Oh man, first one come to mind is Shakira Johnson. Remember, little Shakira was missing for Lord, it's like a year or two, and they found her, and the whole hood came out, but there was a lot of crazies, man. This dude came up there, and he basically, we found remains of hers. We didn't find a whole person. So this guy came in there, and he had all type of streamers and balloons, and he was gonna pray her back to life, right? And dude was in there for about a good 3 hours, man. And I'm like, if she get up, man, we all up. You know what I'm saying?
What? Yeah, we all
gone.
Oh, whoa, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wow.
That one comes to mind. The young ones always stick with me, though. Like, I be pretty numb, but like young folks is like,
Yeah, because, I mean, they not supposed to leave here yet.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
still got life to go. You know what I'm saying? Right. I bet that really gets home.
It does, man. Tequila helps, though. You know? I ain't remembering shit tonight.
Somehow tequila got in here.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Let's say something more. What's the most funniest service you ever did?
Oh my gosh, man. It's always the families. Always the families fighting, man. So I can't remember what the family's service was, but the mama died. The brother's the one that's paying for it, but he's trying to pinch pennies. The sister who's not paying for it, she's trying to spend everything and whatever. So middle of the service, he just break up, bitch, that's why you up there always sucking on somebody's pussy and shit. I'm like, hold on, at the service. Everybody calm down, hold on.
Do you be in the service? You be playing the organ or something? Or Let me find out you an organ player.
Hey, right. No, I play guitar. But no. But real talk, once the service starts, our job is pretty easy. We line the family up like Noah, 2 by 2. We walk them in, let them see the person, then show them to their seat. Do that for everybody, then we go out. Then at the end, we come back, show them the person, and on behalf of the funeral home, we want to thank you for your trust in our services, blah blah blah. You can't lose nothing if you know where it's at. Go with God and be good. That's it. You give them a little speech and to go.
And then anybody want to stay for grief counseling? I'll be having a session in the room B. There'll be cookies.
Just the ladies.
Tea.
Just the ladies.
This is a ladies only function due to the emotional sensitivity of the matter.
Right.
We'll be having tea and crumpets.
Man, right.
And this nigga standing there in the robe, a Chinese Komodo robe. Come on.
Welcome.
It's all about going to the next level, ladies. I didn't hear this shit. When he said he do grief counseling, I said, oh, nigga.
Sure enough, man.
That's a hell of a trap, though, I guess. It's like a wedding crasher. Oh, nobody's here with you. It's like automatic work. I don't know.
Plus, the ladies love a guy else on stage. They don't care what he's doing.
It's on a stage?
Not a stage, but we're the master of ceremony, basically, leading the show.
You get a lot of flowers at the end of it? Do you have a lot of leftover flowers?
Well, we give it to the family. Let them take it with them.
Y'all don't people don't abandon them a lot?
Oh, yeah, they do sometimes. That work out for me, though. If I got a little date, I just grab a rose.
Right. That's what I was thinking, like free flowers for dates.
Yeah.
There's a lot of perks.
Definitely. Right. And look, I live in the funeral home, so I don't buy toilet paper, paper towels. I just go down and get stuff out the storage closet.
I saw a video where a guy that worked at the funeral home, he was going on and on how funeral homes are trained to scam the insurance company. He was just saying how they take and they charge you and try to get every penny out of your policy. Like they add on to it until they get the whole policy locked in. He was like, well, we could sell them a perfectly good casket for this, but then we don't. We'll sell them this, but we'll add this to it and this to it, and then instead of giving them this service, we add this to it and this to it. Our whole goal is to use up their whole check.
Some people like that too, definitely. But we always dealt with the hood. Our clientele's always been blue collar, so it's been a lot of working with folks. You know what I'm saying? Payment plans, under the table shit, and I tell folks all the time, I ain't gonna try to sell you nothing. You tell me what the price point is you want to stay below. I'm gonna try to make something beautiful happen for you for that.
Right. That's a good man. That's good. That's good business.
Because I'm like, I'll take this little $500 loss because I know every time somebody in your family passes, you're gonna come see me.
That's it. So I'm gonna get that back eventually.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I gotta get every penny.
Well, it's good business. You know what I'm saying?
Relationships.
There you go.
Yeah,
that's it. Best customer.
Because people gonna refer you. They were like, you should go where they took me to.
Right
So,
there, because they did us. They did us right.
That.
Yeah, that's a good
I'm trying to think like it's like so many. I got weird questions.
Have
like,
you ever done it in a casket? That was a question.
Not in the casket. I've done it in the back of a hearse before, though.
What?
Yeah. I've done it in the back of a hearse before. Yeah.
I totally been doing it in there.
Turn that stretcher sideways, put a sheet down, man.
It's on.
We was doing it where the dead people was at.
I was standing in this car for like 15 minutes, like, why do we got that light right there? Like, is he a security guard in the parking lot?
No.
Ain't no plow on the front of that bitch.
Right.
Why do we got that light up there? Light on a minivan looking. And I'm looking, Squeeze walk up. I'm like, why you got that light on there, Squeeze? Like, oh, and I'm like, oh yeah. Like when we first met, I think we had a conversation where you had told me about all this. But I kind of dismissed it as he ain't gonna be around long. He ain't that interested. So, but later on, I'm like,
you.
oh, he did tell me that. He did. You did. Yeah, you know, a lot of people come around. They don't last too long. You know what that is. But, you know, I treat everybody the same. I love everybody the same. I want everybody to succeed the same. I want to see all y'all grow.
It's been all love here, man. I've been back.
For real talk. It ain't no fake, nothing fake over here. This shit real. If you ain't part of this family, you can't stay. That's why they leave, because
They just don't fit in. They cool. We just not your people.
Right. So
Shout out to Scott.
that Uncle Scott.
He said he in Columbus. What's up?
What's up? What's
Shout
up?
out.
You know it.
Tila, you here with us today. What's happening?
Oh, everything.
So, see, one thing I can tell y'all about Tila, if y'all know it, she gonna keep it 100. She straight from the hip with it. She ain't gonna sugarcoat it unless she's gonna fuck up some money.
Yeah.
If it ain't gonna fuck up no bread, she gonna tell her 100% what it's supposed to be. Ain't no hold back. So I'm glad you're here because we was talking about this earlier. Because I heard a comedian say ain't no such thing as a sex addict. Like all the sex addict facilities is filled with just people who got caught cheating.
I believe that.
Right. So now you got caught cheating, you a sex addict?
After you got caught.
Yeah.
Right.
Ain't no broke, ugly sex addicts. You know what I mean?
I'm just thinking about the women at the little clubs they have and how they congregate. You know the wives always get a day to kick it at some point. Girl, the doctor say he's a sex addict.
I got a question. It's
So,
a
bitch, you
facility
okay with that?
where they stay at.
That's a smooth hustle.
supposed to be.
So they put all the sex addicts in one
They go
room.
for like
No,
counseling.
it's like a rehab center for sex addicts. It's actually
So what, do they
center.
experiment with each other?
No, they just keep them in there, I guess, and counsel them for like concentrated counseling sessions.
Didn't Eric Benet start that shit? When
It's
Hallie
like
called him?
NA. It's like recovery services for drug addicts, but it's for sex addicts.
Right.
Once they label it a true affliction,
Yeah.
that it's on.
So because you horny all the time, you addict?
Yeah. No, it's not that you horny, it's that you act on it. I'm horny all the time, but I can't literally fuck all the time.
Right.
Yeah, but
I think
you're
I'm a
here
sex
to
addict.
multiply. So if you want to have sex, you gotta go to it counts. That's
And
crazy.
I also saw a video in the same week of a guy who couldn't
That's white people stuff.
couldn't stop coming.
That's where that sex
We
addict came
just-
from.
He constantly they said he had at least 22 orgasms a day.
Is he
He said
sharking
it's-
it or he just comes?
I saw the video. He said I was at my father's funeral. I was standing at the casket. I got down on my knees because I had like 4 or 5 orgasms while I was standing there praying over his body.
Wow.
He said he can't help it. He just walking around with it's an affliction. I'm like, that's a hell of a affliction. He need to align his affliction up with a career choice.
That's it. You
Right.
need to be a
Why you just don't be a porno
He
star?
could be a female fluffer.
Right.
Yeah, you can
They
get it
go there
together.
and be
He
a
ain't got
porno
fluffers
man.
for them. He could be a fluffer for the female.
Right. You just,
Let me
Wow.
loosen
They got to
up
be
your-
put in the
your
right
back
type of
door.
line of business.
You need to find a sex addict. That's what he
I need
needs.
something to plug her for a minute.
Just keep it plugged.
So you done made the wrong career choice, my friend.
He doing something wrong. I saw his pain because they kept like it's actual video for he walking down and he'll just stop and put one hand on him like. Like, so in my mind, I'm picturing he gotta have some type of bag.
No, he just walk around with all
tied or tape.
Just got a condom on.
Right, some kind of bag just catching this shit all day.
That's crazy.
But my thing is do you think that it's a real such thing as a sex addict as a female? Have you ever met a dude who you might consider to be a sex addict?
I don't know. I thought all dudes were sex addicts.
Right,
I
that's what
don't
I'm
know.
saying. That's what I thought. Like,
I'm always a sex addict till the pussy get old. Like, all right,
I mean-
time to go act on somebody else.
That mean it got boring.
you gotta find another. You gotta find something else to be addicted to.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. It's like Tiger Woods, like started the whole trend of I'm a sex addict.
Like you say Eric Benet too.
Yeah,
You know,
him
that's
too.
why he said he was cheating on Hallie.
He was like, why you cheat on Hallie? I'm a sex addict. No, nigga. You got
You just had to make that up.
Yeah.
Right.
That was on
They
the
like,
spot.
nigga, you crazy. You done cheat on Halle Berry. Nigga, you know what I mean? Niggas want her. You done cheat.
But she just another broad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
She's just
He like,
another
shoot, I like
broad.
white
Probably
women.
Cool to see.
You know you
look
like
at,
white
but
women.
It's her personality, Jazzy. Don't nobody know but her dudes how her personality is.
David
Yeah.
Justice says she's an actress. That should explain it all.
Yeah,
So she
right.
got a lot of drama to her life. You know what I'm saying? She's an actress. You know, all that shit that they.
But you know, you could change.
She
your
might be
channel.
down to earth though, for real. Ain't nobody never really hung out with
Tell
Halle
you gotta
Berry.
hit the TV on the side and then the channel will clear up.
Like, do
That's-
she even
that's
go to
what happens.
parties?
That's why she can't hear in her
I
left
never seen a
ear.
picture of Halle Berry like at a party.
She can't hear in her
dancing.
left ear because of that.
You know what I'm saying? Like in the tabloids.
Yeah. No.
That's what happened to her ear though. She can't hear in her
Somebody
left ear.
smacked her in the ear.
Yeah, somebody really did. She can't hear in her left ear.
Fun fact: we buried Halle Berry's grandmother.
Get out of here.
Did she come?
And I was waiting on her. Nope.
You was
Out at the door with some flowers and a tuxedo
She
on.
didn't even show up for her grandma.
I was waiting on her.
you couldn't wait to grief.
I was. Oh, come here, Halle, right this way.
Was it her black grandma or a
the
white
word,
grandma?
right
Black
this
grandma.
way.
Oh, that's probably why then.
Halle Berry. Right
Halle
this
Berry,
way.
you just waiting on her to
Get to
show
the
up.
shit.
Right.
You just knew
Oh, we about to get to the doo-doo.
Take your
got
clothes
the
off.
new.
This is part of the process. Just take them off. We're gonna
I need to cleanse you.
cleanse you.
In the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Oh my God.
Ease your grief.
I call this the Swordfish Special.
Make you feel
Name
better.
of your movie.
That's so
Where
funny.
you exposed all for some millions.
Mm.
Some millions just to see them makeup covered titties.
I was disappointed with Halle's titties in that swordfish.
I was disappointed in them. Period.
Yeah.
They wasn't as great as I thought they would
Why
be.
do
Halle
y'all
Berry's
talk about
titties, you're
sex
supposed to-
addict?
We like, wow.
I just seen something where they said that
She was
pedophilia
there,
is not
That who?
that pedophiles like it's not a charge, it's a disorder. That's what they're ranking it as, a disorder. People who molest kids.
I think it's a fetish just like anything else. I mean, it's
It's a
fucked up.
disorder.
That's how they like to get off.
I don't think it's.
But pedophilia is a disorder. It's not a crime.
I think it's trained.
Yeah.
I don't think it's.
You think
I
it's learned?
I think most pedophiles is products of sex abuse.
True.
I agree
as
with
children.
that.
I can pretty much guarantee to you that every sex offender in prison can tell you a story of how they was molested. I promise you. And I haven't even talked to none of them.
Yeah.
So I'm just.
But no,
telling
that's
you.
usually the pattern, though.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a trained behavior. And the thing to me is like, if your kids grow up to be sex offenders, should you be held liable as the abusive ass parent?
Right.
You just got away with your sex offenses.
Yeah.
And now he perpetuating this shit on the world due to some abuse you did.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's crazy, man.
That's a very interesting line of thinking. You know what I'm
It is,
saying?
because
Yeah.
who's responsible for creating this monster?
They
But
might
the
need to
other
go to
monster.
counseling. The whole family.
Well, who's gonna admit that they
At
on
what
that, they need
temperature is it necrophilia? Asking for a friend.
that? Hit the button on that.
Why don't you get the fuck out of here?
Temperature? No, it's gonna be frozen. It don't gotta be that cold. It could be it's not a temperature. It's is this motherfucker dead or not?
Right. It's gonna be cold because we 98.6, right?
Right. Yeah.
So anything under that.
Right. I'm saying if you catch the body fresh, it might still be like 98.6. You know what I mean? You can still go.
Oh,
Just
every time a dead body.
right when it happened. I'm just saying. Takes a little while for the
Every time a
temperature.
dead body.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's nasty.
Man, what I'm gonna do with these big ass dead titties, huh?
They dead. Right, leave them alone.
Leave them titties alone.
They gonna come back to hunt your
I
ass.
had to ask you though, as a man, how do
So
you,
you done
not
seen
look
some real
at dead
life
titties?
dead pussy.
Oh yeah.
You got to.
Yeah. How do I not what?
How do you
This
not
nigga
look
look
at
at
dead
dead
pussy?
pussy.
I mean, you don't look,
titties.
but you get
I mean,
desensitized.
you don't
Out
want to
in
be
real
like
life.
sexual with him, but you be like, oh, she was pretty when she was alive.
Yeah, yeah. It's just kind of like when you get in a zone when you're in there. Like I see all type of dead shit, ass, dicks, titties, pussies, whatever. But it's like there, it's just it's clinical. It's not registering
As
like,
a
ooh,
turn on, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. It just seemed like I would be on some haunted house shit, especially living upstairs.
Yeah.
I'll be like, if the zombie attack starts, that's gonna be ground motherfucking
Yeah.
zero.
We the first line of defense.
No, that's gonna be where the first zombies start. That's their nest.
Look.
They downstairs.
I thought about that.
They gonna
Anybody,
keep them niggas alive so they can fix them.
anybody I embalm, I tie their shoestrings together just in case. Just in case you gonna crawl to me. You ain't just gonna catch me
You
slipping.
tie their shoestrings together. Hold on, they have on shoes before they go to bed.
Yeah. Oh man, folks be on it. Don't bury my grandma without no shoes.
Really?
And sometimes folks will get new shoes for the service and want them back. Get new J's and then want them back. All right, this was a nice service. Give me my shoes back.
Are you serious?
We're taking these to the store.
I'm taking
Yeah.
these back. Don't nobody wear size.
I'm about to wear these. These my size.
Right.
They ain't even his size.
That's crazy.
I could have potentially bought dead niggas Jordans
Yeah.
after they took them back.
Yeah.
Possibly. They're gonna be mint condition. never walked
They
those.
just on a
wow.
dead.
They back on the shelf after the dead man warm.
Yep.
Mm.
Somebody walking around here with dead man shoes on.
Dead man walking.
You might wind up with some type of powers.
Might, that nigga might start following you.
Magical haunted jet.
Right.
If you get high and you stare at the jump man long enough, he'll dump. Actually, that's crazy. That make me want to check everything even thoroughly than I already do.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. Y'all got any questions, man? Everybody out there, well, listen, y'all got any questions about funerals, the services, the home? You got any questions, T?
About funeral services. I don't know. I mean, I stayed in a funeral home before.
You stayed in one?
My mom friends and used to have one. We used to go over there all the time, hang out. My mom used to go over there. We used to stay the night.
It's not bad.
It used to be like it used to be people all in the caskets. Like I seen little girls dead. They was dressed. She was really pretty. In the casket, they had people all like. Let's imagine you go down in a funeral home. There's a whole bunch of dead people, dead bodies in that motherfucker.
Huh?
I ain't go down in it. I ain't go down in a little absorbatory place down at the bottom, like where they do the fixing that.
Yeah.
I ain't go down there. I just used to stay in the one part.
Have you ever had to sew a limb back on for funeral purposes?
Not a limb. Well, we would just embalm it separately and just stick it in the sleeve. Probably embalm, like you say, it was cut here. We just embalm it and then put plastic over it and edge it and then slip it back into the sleeve.
Some clinical duct tape.
Yeah. Not even clinical. Straight from Walgreens.
And just tape them back together.
Shorty connected with duct tape.
But we do gotta do a lot of sewing.
Squeeze.
Like ladies with big titties, we gotta sew their titties together.
What?
Yeah, like 'cause you know, big titty girls, it's going to their armpit. Yeah, so we gotta
hold them and tape them.
Go through the nipple. No, we sew them together. Hold them.
That's how you. That's the secret. I never knew that. How they set them together, give them.
Nigga, you was one of them people that did from back in the Egyptian time when y'all was fixing on people.
Mm-hmm. We saw the mouths closed.
I don't want to see a ghost with stitched up titties.
Man,
I want to go.
They gonna look. That's squads for your.
Go where? It's not the field, just not the aquarium.
That's squads for your ass.
Basement.
Them titties gonna be squads together.
The crazy part is he sell tickets to the
I want a tomb. I want to be buried in a tomb.
Right.
Is that bad?
A tomb or a mausoleum?
A tomb.
A tomb? What do you mean a tomb? Like
Egyptian
if somebody come in there, poisonous gas come out?
Yep.
Indiana Jones shit?
Yep.
You want to be buried with some gold and diamonds?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm giving everything to whoever would love me the most.
I want to motherfucking, what's his name? I want to have me a pyramid built on me some land.
Yeah.
And that's where the fuck my tomb
Now,
gonna be
look,
at.
if we get Tila, though, I'm definitely looking. I'm definitely looking. If we get Tila's body, I'm definitely looking.
Don't be jinxing me,
Let me
nigga.
see it
I'm
now.
alive.
I'm gonna see it later.
Don't be jinxing me. I'm alive, nigga.
That's one of your lies you tell women. Listen, you might as well take your shirt off. You can let me see it now.
Or later.
I'll see it later.
See you later. And I'm living forever.
Just wait. That's funny.
I done already
wait.
came back 3 times. This is my 3rd time back here.
Yeah.
I see you. Just wait.
Yeah. Do we roast everything? Like if you ain't dying right now. My roommate, he had cancer. We roasted that nigga the whole time. Like, what you got, 6 months? We gonna roast you for 5 months and 2 weeks, nigga. Nothing's off limits.
You look so cancery today.
Right.
Why are you roasting him?
You ain't supposed to do that now. Dang.
He a grief counselor.
He said, be happy about it then.
Sure enough. And I be having the co-host for our grief council. I'm like, hey, you want a shot, man? Come on.
In the fashion and the way, in the old tradition of Ogdj, we got a classical topic. So I'm thinking like, it's a lot of things this new generation will never have the experience or pleasure of knowing or doing or seeing. I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna name a couple just to start it off. Name some things that you think this new generation will never know. Like they'll never know blowing cartridges.
They'll never know about these. Tapes. Regular old tapes.
Yeah,
Let me
my
see.
nephew picked that up and said, "How you get the music out of this?" I said, "Well, first you got to take it out the case,
And then you gotta put it in a machine.
Man, Swisher.
That's one of our old show
fucking real
recordings.
tape
That's one of the old Urban Lullaby tapes.
Yep, on
This is what I
WCSB.
know.
I'm gonna say Swisher Kings. They don't know nothing about them.
They ain't gonna know how to. They don't even know how to play no more.
Perfectos.
Oh, yeah.
Play outside.
Yeah.
Never know Perfectos.
Freeze tag.
Nope.
Any bounce. Down the man.
Oh, man.
I ain't go get it.
I go get it.
No, I ain't gonna get
I
it
ain't
too.
gonna get it, yeah.
I just love how I go get it. When we get back there, I'm gonna show you mine if you show me yours.
That was more fun right there.
That was the only disease he was worried about was the cooties, goddammit.
Exactly.
Hey, you ever been playing house and then somebody, like, especially as a girl, you ever been playing house and the ugly nigga said, "I'm the daddy and you
Right.
the mommy." And it's like, nigga, no, I ain't. Like, what
I'm
is
the
she
sister.
You can't do that to your
I'm
sister.
not about to go in there with you and play like shit.
You can't do that to your sister.
They're not gonna know VCRs.
Yeah.
Betamax.
Right. They'll never have a pager.
Nope.
Oh, wow. Yep. Oregon Trail. What was that? The computer had Oregon Trail on it.
Remember track phone.
They took cursive out of school and clocks
Next
off the
tail
wall.
chirp. Next
Right,
tail
it's like
chirp.
Vegas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody said Jesus.
That's funny.
Jesus walks.
You know.
What's up with that Kanye, man? Why don't you get the whole entire fuck out of here?
Oh yeah.
What's going on with Kanye West?
Man, just when I think Kanye can't go no lower.
He
went
crazy.
there.
Y'all just gotta
Now you
excuse him.
saved, bro.
He crazy. That
And the
nigga
crazy part about it is it's showing, it's exposing people's true faith. Because if you truly a Christian, you're supposed to be able to receive Kanye into the fold, into the flock without hesitation, without doubt, without concern, without thinking twice. You're supposed to look at Kanye and say, okay, you one of us now, get over here. You repent, you
Hell yeah.
People taking him
But
like a
people
joke.
judging him
And it's not sincere or whatnot, you know.
Right.
And
I just think, I don't know, it's too many reasons why he fake for me to believe that he's serious. For me personally.
I agree. I think he got in trouble. That's why
I
he
think
went
he's
to
doing
God.
trying to get the black community back. I think he's trying to get out of paying taxes.
That's two.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, because they say don't tax religion.
And I just think he's trying to stay relevant on
Right.
some level because he's getting older. He can't rock the kids like he used to. I mean, he a legend, but
Nigga, that nigga brainwashed. He done got.
he fucked up.
But he got in trouble. That's why
What's
he
that
went.
one movie? The Fallen. He in the Fallen.
Oh, yeah.
In the fold.
Denzel.
Second place,
In the second place.
the sunken place.
He sunk down.
R. Kelly dropped his gospel album after he got in trouble, like after the tape came out, like 01 or
Snoop
whenever.
just dropped the gospel album.
That dude in the sunken
I,
place.
I respect Snoop because he ain't getting no
They
trouble.
trying to get the
They
Christian
telling him
dollars.
what to say. At this point, Kanye West, somebody telling him what to say. They done wrote a script out.
I think just
I'm seeing all these interviews with Kanye as he telling all these different people his new frame of mind, and
I don't know.
I see he probably employing.
But
a
some
lot of
people do, like, I ain't gonna lie, some shit he was saying, I was like, that's some real shit. I can't
He
even
always
say
say
what. He
some
was
real
saying some
shit.
real
But
shit.
is it where is it
But
coming
is that
from?
really? I mean, to
What
me,
is the
he
intent?
always coming from a place of his own reality.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
then what is the purpose of expressing that if you're not on some other shit? You don't have an ulterior motive. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he definitely got agenda.
Like, believe it or not, every time he say something, even the most off the wall stuff,
Donald Trump
I
said he
can
was a
always
prophet.
see why he's saying what he's saying.
Yeah.
So it has some logic to his. It's
No.
a method to his.
What did they
madness.
say? He
There's a
said
little
Donald
logic
Trump
to it.
said he was a pioneer. That's what Donald Trump said. That
Of what?
Kanye West is a pioneer of his
Ooh,
generation.
Music, I would say that. You know, you can't knock
That's
the
the only
music.
thing he know him from.
Yeah.
Even that.
Trump don't even know his music. If he played a Kanye song, he wouldn't even know it.
Oh, Junior.
Mm-hmm.
Junior?
Trump,
Trump.
Junior.
Junior dude, yeah,
Well, explain to me why he's a pioneer.
right.
He's not no pioneer to me.
On the music side, I think he set the tone
think
for like
he is.
the sampling, the way
The
sampling
sample
is
tracks.
now. He kind of set that
He wasn't
tone.
the first one to sample, but it was the way he sampled them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The way he was sample music and to me reshape it into a whole nother thing.
That's the word.
A lot of producers was sampling, but it would be like for the most part, they would remake a song that was already made or use the sample for the hook or something like that.
It's pretty much the same song.
It was like he almost made a new song and used the sample as an instrument.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of innovative to me in his creator. That's just my opinion. Like,
Yeah.
as far as his track making, but he got bars.
Mm-hmm.
If you rap a little bit, you got something
bars.
to say.
I think he could rap a lot of bit.
Mm-hmm.
He raised a nation of our kids. He raised a nation of a generation under me. They like the generation right up under me is born Kanye fans.
Yep.
They say it kind of work like when you first come into the knowledge of something. Like say if you just getting off the porch, you turn 18 tomorrow, you get off the porch and you come in contact with a DJ Goldie mix CD. You 18, you just I keep going. You basically since you came off the porch, I've been around. Mm-hmm. You growing up with me, I've always been here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying in your life. So it's like, what's the word I'm looking for when some in the community they want to tear it down? It's a monument. It's a national treasure. It's like you become, and these kids grew up listening to Kanye. He been there ever since they started listening.
Yeah.
So they looking at him different than me. Like we was just saying, some of this, everything is new to me when it comes to technology. Because I was alive when they invented computers, damn near. So everything that ever came out to me is new.
Right, because it evolved from that place that you,
right.
You know, from
it just looked right. It looked like he said an evolution. Mm-hmm. Like the cell phone is just an evolution of the pager.
Right.
Yeah.
The computer take away from the kids' imagination.
We got a caller, y'all.
That's what that is.
True that.
Caller, you on the air? What's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, this big Chrissy? What up? You know I'm calling from EC. What up? We up?
What's up? What's up?
What up?
Green? Green represent EC.
What up with it?
Don't know what's happening.
You already know what it is.
How you
What y'all got going on? What's popping?
We was talking about sex addicts.
Aren't we
Is it
all?
truly a sex addict?
Is it really a such thing as a sex addict, or is it just people who got caught cheating in their marriage?
I think it's both. You know, it all depends on the situation.
But how come they wasn't?
Because some people just stupid. And some people just ain't help themselves.
Well, how come they didn't say they was a sex addict until they got caught?
That's what I'm saying. Some people just stupid. Some people just stupid. Everybody like a good nut, male and female.
You should have just told them from the gate, like, nigga, I know I like to have sex a lot.
Yeah. I like to do it. Flat out. I like to do it.
I like to do it. So don't be surprised. And that's when you want to deal with it or not.
I like to do it. If you can't handle my sex drive, then listen.
What's a healthy sex drive as opposed to an addict sex drive? What do you think is a healthy amount of time a person should have sex on a regular basis?
Oh man, it all depends on that sex drive, man. Now if you
like
missing
5
work
times.
for sex and you messing your family, messing up shit with your family for sex, then you got a problem. But other than that, I mean, if you got your time, then you know. It only takes a couple of good strokes and pokes, you know what I'm saying? It's over with, you know what I'm saying?
So how many times you think is a good number to say that you should do it a week?
A week? Shit. At least twice a day, 7 days.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Once, twice a day?
7 days.
You think so?
At least 5 times a day.
5 times a day?
Hmm?
You can't handle that type of work. She can't handle that type of work. I ain't trying to hear that. You ain't about to do it no 35 times a
all
week.
that big shit there. Next thing you know, they tap out.
She ain't about to do it no 35 times a week.
Right.
That little roast beef will be hanging low as a motherfucker.
Ray Stokes said, "What's up?"
Unless he got a little bit.
But then it all depends on the age.
Right.
You ain't gotta be in no league.
You gotta be in the league. You gotta be on the stroll putting up them numbers 35 times a week.
That's a fucking amazing.
No. It depends on the age. You know, the little youngins, man. I be staying away from the little young house. I can do those motherfuckers don't know what it's
Man, that's 140 times a month.
Thinking about it.
It'd be
You gonna
something
do
like
it
you
at least
smacking
2,
on
3
bubble gum
times.
when you walk past. Just
You
to
gonna
be
do it at
hanging.
least twice, 2 to 3 times. Every time when you
You
do
run
it.
fast up.
Oh my god.
In the morning, you gonna do it maybe twice.
Twice in the morning?
Yeah.
Damn, that's work. And twice at night.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
cool.
you
That
might
means
do
you get
2
to
or
work,
3
you cleaning
times
up,
at the
doing
nighttime.
everything.
I had
It's
it.
No, we
nighttime.
might do it once when we first get up. Once if you keep picking up shit in
So
front
like
of me
about
while
4
I'm
to
watching
5
TV.
times a day. That's pretty.
That's a lot.
roundabout.
I had an ex
I
like
say
that.
at the most 3 times a day.
Look, I had an ex like that. I'd be
Still
so
a
glad when
lot.
she get her period. Like, thank God, I'm so tired. Just give me a break. It's 5 days off.
I'm stressed out.
He was working
I'm
out.
so tired.
You had you working out. You
I
wasn't
just
used
get
to working
sit back
out.
and take that work now. I don't got to do nothing else. You know it's that season. That's why women be mad when they
Nigga be
get on
hiding.
their period.
Nigga be hiding in the closet when she get home.
Like, damn, I got a son for 3 days.
Right.
Hell no, we ain't doing shit.
Shit.
I need all of that. I be super horny when it's that time of the motherfucking shit.
I'll be in
You
the morgue. Like, how
super
bad you
horny.
bleeding?
KC come to mind.
You be running red lights, nigga. Some niggas run red lights. Like, fuck it.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm like,
Put
you
the
right.
towel
You
down.
not
If she
doing
down,
it.
if she down, I'm down. I don't give a
I'll
fuck.
two-step right on up there. If we ain't
You better
doing
get in the
it,
shower.
Get in the shower. If she down, I'm down. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it.
no wonder they call this nigga Green Machine.
Hey, man. Hey, the machine. Anyway, look. I'm getting ready for this butt naked bash tonight, man. So listen, man. I had to call in the fucking show for a minute, man. We up radio, my nigga Goldie, nigga. What up?
What's up?
Hey,
Taylor, what up, baby?
what's up? I'm gonna
See
see you
that?
later.
What's up, Green?
Oh, yeah. It's big leg. It's big leg tonight.
Big look tonight.
What's up?
It's big leg tonight.
They still be going
Where's
out
that
our little
again?
spot.
Huh?
Where is that again?
Party Center on 93rd.
Oh, okay.
Party Center, Kansas, yeah.
I'ma be
Right
down-
next to the liquor
I'm
store.
gonna be down there after I leave the spot.
You already know, 'cause we standing open all night, so you already know, man. It's going.
It's on.
But naked.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
All right, man. I'll see y'all in a little bit, man. You already know what it is.
We're already there
Great.
halfway. Halfway made it to the
He said he don't care if she with it, he with it.
Go.
He running red lights and stop signs.
You said 3 times a week. Carmen said you should do it 3 times a week. I don't know. See, Tilly, you different. I can't really ask you a healthy amount because you have a nigga doing it 5 times a day.
Hell yeah.
Or at least trying to do it 5 times a day.
Hold on, baby. Let me get some Gatorade. I'll be right back to it.
Ain't you thirsty yet?
You having a
Go give
conversation
me
trying to
some drink.
negotiate. Like, can I do
Yeah, we
other, I
gonna
could do
smoke
other
and
things.
do it at the
Right.
same time. We gonna be smoking the blunt, doing it.
But like I say, after a point,
Do
my,
they ever be talking to you
them
like,
shit
can
gets
I
sore.
just do the other thing? Because
I don't want that.
I'm trying. It just won't.
You gotta stay connected.
Tattoo popsicle 6 to
If you
it.
cannot keep a nigga dick hard, you ain't doing nothing.
Shit, but
You gotta stay connected.
Right.
You gonna need drugs to do it 5 times a day.
No, you
can't
don't.
just do
Tie
it
a rubber
5
band to the
times
bottom of
a
that
day.
motherfucker.
I think even when I
don't
was
your
a
dick
kid,
hurt after a
You
point?
just gotta
though?
keep it in
we had
there.
a
Banging,
contest.
Hold on to
I
it.
said this before in the air a long time
Hold
ago.
it hostage.
We had a contest when we was the kids. I think I was probably like 17, 16. And we was all around the same age. And I got to 5.
Okay.
But I fake 1.
How did you fake it?
I was like, ooh, shit.
Oh, that's so good. Okay.
Right, because I was, it was hurting after the 4th one.
That's what I'm saying. It
hurt.
hurt.
But
after
it's
the
not. You
second
ain't
one.
gotta go in a row.
No, throughout the day, it hurt after the second one. By the time you, especially at this age, if you try to go for 4 in a day, that 3rd one and that 4th one gonna hurt.
Dry
Like a
heaving.
mug.
No, it's gonna be. It's not. It's gonna. Something gonna come out. It might not be the most
It's gonna
potent
be
of
painful.
elixirs.
But it's gonna be some
gonna
pain
come out.
associated.
But it's gonna be hurting from the jerking.
He's gonna be hurt from the jerking.
You gonna
Got Indian burn.
Shit.
So I got a question. Do it hurt when you guys come, or do it feel good, or is it just like
feel
a?
good hurt?
It hurts so good.
It hurts
He
so
said
good.
it hurt so good.
It hurts
But
so
then
good.
after the 3rd one, it's hurt more than the good.
Oh.
It's like by the time, cause if you ever had a nigga buzz and he got off you and called you a bitch, and he don't usually call you a bitch, he just like bitch. That shit hurt it. Oh, that shit was really good.
From the diaphragm.
It's like some muscles you got that they ain't got like steroids on them. They ain't cocky because you don't use them that much. But if you start using them a lot, they start to get a stamina to themselves. So each one take longer to achieve.
Oh, wow.
So when you talking about 5 times in a day, my stamina got to be like Mike Tyson 19.
Oh.
I got to be able to go 20 rounds. That's real shit. Like, you hear niggas all the time talking about, man, she got me fucked up. I said, you can't. She said, yeah, so that's when I went. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get no, like, when I was a kid, I was like, I'm super nigga. I'm trying to prove something all the time.
Right.
Like, no, you done? It's over with. Like, nigga, it ain't the same. What Bernie say? 3 minutes. That's the heavyweight fight.
People got knocked out in the first fucking round.
Right, right. Shit, it's different. So to me, like, especially when you older, too much you a sex addict, nigga. It ain't the same. It's more. I guess it get boring after a while. It be the same.
Right.
You just need
As
something.
you get older, it's like, okay, like if I'm in a relationship, I want to be your friend. I want to be friends for real. Like, we got to be able to kick it and chop it and dap each other up and that type of shit. Then that way, I'll feel a certain type of, not obligated, but feel a certain type of, okay, yeah, you can get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, back then it was
Connection.
like, you'll take it?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, I don't know if I want to give it to you.
Yeah.
You might not be its
There'll be nothing
caliber.
else.
You might not be on this level. I don't know. But then,
Go get your shooing bitches away. Just,
no, you know, it's just like it's like, oh, I appreciate you. I'm so flattered. You real pretty, but I don't think we'll be a fit. They look at you crazy like, you about to turn this pussy down. Like, I just did like 5 minutes ago. You
Right.
weren't listening?
Why you still here?
Like, they be amazed. Like, a woman look at you like,
I ain't want that.
are you
It
serious?
fucks them up. They don't know how to take
Do
that
you see
rejection.
this? They'll be in the club. Do you twerk this way on you? Like, do you see all? I'm like, that's exactly why.
Right.
Because he saw it, and he saw it.
And I don't want
I
it.
don't want to see it no more.
Man, if everybody can see it,
I've been seeing
You
it.
been giving it away for free all this
there
time.
you go.
Now, don't get me
Everybody done
wrong.
seen it.
It's something I love about it. Don't get it wrong, but it's the way you show it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you out here and you like you teasing like Tila T, that's weird.
I
But
always
if you a
be teasing
tease or you just like flirting, but you really ain't doing a whole bunch of shit. But I mean, if you just brushing up on anything you think that'll give you some brush back, the thrill is gone.
The thrill is gone.
It's
Right.
not the same no more. When I was young, you was the one. But right now, it's like, nah.
You don't know
I
if
ain't
that's
gonna
the
go
one
for
or
that
the
shit.
two.
I don't even want to even do the math. Like,
It's gonna be some
if
other
you don't
shit
fit,
attached
I can
to it.
tell real quick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's different as you get older. So, anyway, back to what he's saying about it's a lot of things that young people just not gonna be able to experience.
Yeah.
It's just not in existence no more.
Right.
Like, how dare I never know what it's like to have a floor model.
Like the Underground Railroad.
I posted a picture of floor model TV.
With a
Had
record
the
player
record
in
player in the top. Some
Or a
of them
record
had
player.
The record player, the mini bar.
Damn.
It was
Remember
like
the
a
one with the
party
whole
in
little
one
thing
case.
and one whole thing?
You ain't never seen
With the
them?
speaker in that mug and
You ain't
everything.
never seen a floor model TV?
Oh, you talking about the old school? I got you.
Yes.
Yeah, that. Pull the shit up.
And it was a record player in there.
Yep.
Not with the
And
record
then-
player.
Yeah, it'd be a record player, a 8-track player, a little mini bar on the end.
Oh, you got before my time.
Yeah.
I remember them shits. We had one.
You ain't never
Yeah.
had an 8-track player. How old are you?
Me 38.
Man, you old enough, you little young.
Yeah, the 8-track. I just missed the 8-track, I think.
Yeah, but if you missed the 8-track, you missed the flow model. Flow models was probably the last 8-track players alive.
Yeah.
Flow models stayed in our houses years and years after they played
I
out
just
because
seen
they
a
was
real record
furniture.
player.
Now, see,
Like
when I
a
was coming
real
up, we
one.
had the flow model TV, but we had the TV that
The
worked
real
on top
record
of it.
player.
You know what I
Right,
mean?
because the flow model was, that's what I was just saying.
Right.
You already said the flow model became furniture.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a
It
table.
was a table
like, you know,
slash whatever.
like center, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Right.
That's funny.
Because
So man, it's time for us to wrap it up. Y'all got anything y'all want to say before we go?
yeah, I just want to say, tune in to me on Facebook, OGDJA, and on Instagram, OGDJ_DJA. And thanks for tuning in and thanks for checking us out. You know what it is, OGDJ Radio.
Crazy, you about to be on the jungle.
Yeah, it's Crazy T. Tune into the jungle, man. And check me out, Crazy T, KRAYZT9 on Instagram. But check out the jungle, man. Me and Big Squeeze up next.
Man, I wish y'all would have called in, man, because I got some questions I want to ask Crazy T. I wasn't prepared. But I told him I was going to interview him, so we did it anyway. But I'm going to be honest, I got questions.
Do the follow up whenever you want, man.
I'm going to write them down, and we're going to have you back on the show.
Okay.
Tila, you want to say something?
Oh, yeah, and I'm Tila T's 711 on Instagram and Talana Wade on Facebook. Follow me. And stay blessed, less stress, and let God handle the rest.
Okay, I'm going to need you to take them sunglasses off for 1 second for face recognition purposes.
Oh,
I gotta make sure you ain't got no black eyes.
Hey, look, I was thinking the same thing. Like, damn, what that nigga at now? I got
I ain't got no black eye.
Hollywood movie star, like, you all right?
I still got some makeup on last night. I watched my face.
What was your costume anyway?
I was strawberry shortcake.
Okay, I thought I was tripping. I was like, she looked like strawberry shortcake or her black friend.
I was strawberry shortcake.
Have a black
Devil
friend.
cake.
She was lemon drop. The little black one, I think, was lemon drop or something like that.
All right, John, y'all already know what I'm gonna say. Have fun, do what you do, turn up, but don't hurt nobody. I mean that. Peace.
It was lemon drop.